Guys, we're out here on the farm today putting up fence. We got some exciting news coming up. What's going to be in this fence? Stick around, we'll find out. One of the most important things about staying cool out in this hot temperature, and my goodness is it hot, is making sure you keep yourself refreshed. Nothing like a little Russell B honey cup to cool you down. So I wanted to show you guys the setup that I've decided to go with here. Now this is probably going to be a temporary fence. I don't think it'll be here forever, obviously. One of the things when you're starting off on a new farm or a new homestead, it's very difficult to decide where things are going to go because you're really starting, in my case, especially with a blank slate. Wide open field, opportunities are endless of what you can do. So I don't want to put anything permanent up because I'm probably going to be changing it. So what I have going on is I've got a few T-posts. So every 50 foot or so, I put a T-post, and then in between each T-post, I put a rod post, and I'll show you those rod posts. I'm going to be putting up electric fencing. So here's the rod post here. Hope you can see that there. Okay. And so that's kind of the setup that we've gone with here. I've got 3 strand going on. I was going to do 2, but I went ahead and went with 3. Got some advice from a friend of mine to go ahead and go for the 3 strand just to be safe. Yeah, super excited. So since my first videos came out, I've had a lot of people messaging me and talking to me and saying, "Did you really sell your house? I can't believe you did that." Yeah, we did that. And let me tell you why we did that. Look around. This is the property that we ended up purchasing after we sold our house. 15 plus acres, blank slate. We can do what we want. There's no covenants. Nobody can tell us what to do out here. We can have whatever we want. Livestock. We could have zebras out here if we get the right license, I'm sure. So it's just exciting. It's super exciting. Again, it's a dream that we've had. It's something that we've wanted to do, especially me. Our boys will be able to be raised out here in the country. It's a great place for them to grow up and learn what hard work's all about. So let's talk about hard work a little bit, because I've had a little bit of hard work done today. Let me just tell you. Putting up fence today. Why are we putting up fence today? We're putting up fence today because we're getting sheep. That's right. Next month we are getting sheep. So that's super exciting. Never had sheep before. Never really been around sheep too much. But the research and things that I've done, it's an animal that I want to get started with. It's something that I want to jump into the livestock arena with, and start my livestock journey with sheep. So as I talk to people about sheep, a lot of people don't, and I was certainly one of these people, they don't know that there's different kinds of sheep that you can get. So you can get your typical wool sheep, which you have to shear, a lot of labor intensive in that. But what I'm getting is it's a form of hair sheep. So hair sheep, you don't have to cut their hair. They shed it. It falls off over time. And so there's a lot less maintenance that goes along with that. So basically you can raise sheep and you don't have to go through all the expense and time and headache of having to shear the sheep, which is why I feel like a lot of people that have livestock or a chance to have livestock don't get sheep. So if you didn't know that, there's a fun fact for you. A lot of people don't, like I said, realize that. If I seem like I'm a little bit out of breath, a lot of walking today, a lot of working out here on the farm. As you can see, wanted to kind of walk back here and give you guys an update on our trees. So we planted 4 trees, got them from the Arbor Day Foundation. 2 apple trees. We got a red apple, green apple, or yellow apple, whatever you call it. And then we also planted a red maple and a flowering tree. So let's check out these trees. They are budding even more than they were previously. It has rained quite a bit this week, so won't have to be doing any watering today. But yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's a red delicious tree. Show you something else here that we've just kind of added out here. See how it goes. That's a yellow or green apple, whatever you call it, early harvest. So check this out. So a local beekeeper from the area moved several hours away. He's been beekeeping in the area probably 25 years. He went to my elementary school when I was a kid and talked about beekeeping. It's one of the things that planted a seed in my head at a very early age of something that I wanted to get into because I thought it was really cool. Who knew I would wait all those years later? But he's been in the area for a long time. He decided that it was best for him and his family to move. So he had 20, 25 years of beekeeping stuff in this area. So he took all that he could take and all that he wanted to take and all that he could fit on multiple trailers. And the rest that he either didn't want to carry or was not good enough to take with, he challenged a free-for-all on a Facebook group that we're all a part of. And so a lot of beekeepers in this area and surrounding areas were able to go basically to his supplies where he had stored everything for all these years, and we could pick through and take a bunch of stuff. So I was lucky enough to be able to go and check that out. So I did that. Got several different things I know I'll be able to use. And one of the things while I was there, this was also a bee yard that he had that was really close to this shed. And there was actually a little swarm of bees that was there. So I didn't even have my suit with me, but I figured, what the heck, let's see what happens. So in one of the boxes that I took from his place, I caught a swarm of bees. Now again, there's not very many in there. I'm not sure, to be honest, even if the queen's in there, which is a very important part of beekeeping. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Added that out here. Let me fix this here. Added that out there. Eventually I would like to get a whole bunch of beehives out here. Right now I currently have, including this one, 6, which to some people is, wow, that's a lot of beehives. And to some people, that's nothing. So again, eventually would like to get more. Will get more. Don't know, kind of like we've talked about before, when you have a blank slate homestead and you're planning on building a house, you don't know where a good permanent place to put things are. I'd like to put my bees somewhere where I can keep them there. So I don't know where that's going to be yet. Probably close to the sheep, but far enough away to where they won't bother me when I'm messing with the sheep. So, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on out here so far. It's gorgeous out here since the hay's been cut. When that grass gets tall, it almost looks like a completely different place. But yeah, a lot going on. Got the fence up today. Super excited about getting sheep. Just excited. So much fun going on. I tell you, it's been hard work, like I've said. Out here today by myself. but it's funny how the work is not as hard when you're doing it on your property, and you're doing it for something that you love and something that you want to see grow over the rest of your life. So we plan on being here forever. So it's awesome to be able to put in the time, put in the work, and see that really, thrive. So I've got the majority of the fence project done. All I lack at this point is putting up the wire, which I'm gonna have to do a different day or maybe later today. I'm not sure yet. But wow, what a fun day. I appreciate you guys watching. I know it sounds crazy to say, wow, what a fun day when you're doing this much work. But again, when it's on your property that you're just starting out, it's a fun new toy, basically. Man, it's so much fun, and it's so awesome to be able to get out here and just work and get things done. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll have more videos. I'm gonna try to get 2 videos out per week. We'll see how that goes as we get busier. But yeah, thanks again. I'll do the cheesy plug. If you have a chance, please subscribe. It means a lot to us, helps us out a whole bunch. And that way you make sure you don't miss another video. So thank you guys. God bless. Have a great day.